Glam Beauties, welcome back to my channel. Madam CJ Ma'am Glam, and I'm here to do something a tad bit different. Well, a beautiful young lady here in the community, she comprised a fragrance tag together, and she tagged moi. I am so elated to be doing this here tag with PurplePinkRed. That is her channel name. Please stop by her channel and view her content. Subscribe to her channel. I will list her information. So without further ado, let's get started with this here tag. Now, she has a total of 20 questions. Some of them are two-parters. Even the ones that are one-part questions, I have a second part to it. So we go get off into that. Okay, the first question is, what is your favorite perfume you own? And then, do you have multiples that you can't decide between? That answer is yes. Now, my favorite is going to be my Ride or Die fragrances. And anyone that has been rocking with me, watching my fragrance videos, you know that I have 4 that I'm just in love with. I love all of them, but some more than others. So, my first one is Samsara by Guerlain, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, and I've added the Intense version, Chloe Narcissus, and Bob Mackie. Now these are my most favorite. These are my ride or die. These fragrances have been with me for over 20 plus years. They mesh with my body chemistry to the T, and it has not changed. So now, going on my affordable side, I have a lot of affordable fragrances that I just adore. But there's one fragrance that just stands out. And I even have a backup, and I don't want to purchase a backup to my backup. And that is Pascal Morbido Perel Royale. I just love this fragrance. I love it. And this is the first, besides the Wales fragrances, the first fragrance that I purchased for $12.99. And when I say this is a divine, gorgeous, gourmand fragrance, this fragrance here is delicious. Very delicious. So, question number 2 was, how has your perfume taste changed over the years? Well, of course, from my teens to my early 20s, you know, it changed to a more mature scent that I started, you know, adapting to. From my 20s on up to my 50s, it still remained the same, but Ulta created this demon, and you're going to hear me talk about Ulta a lot. And the reason why I'm going to speak solely on Ulta, because once I finished makeup school, I started working at Ulta to learn the business side of, you know, being a makeup artist. And it just so happened that fragrance is a part of Prestige, because I was a Prestige associate there. And I didn't want to go into fragrances, but, you know, as I started learning and, you know, being taught about fragrances, going to classes, I started to enjoy it. And then being around the scents, now I'm not perfect at it, but I love to sell fragrances. I enjoyed selling it along with makeup. So that's when I acquired this taste to branch out into other notes and other families, you know, and other groups. So my taste now is Oriental fragrances. I am starting to really like Oriental fragrances. Let's see. So again, my taste is still the same, but you know, I like nibbling and dabbling on other groups also. Now, number 3, do you enjoy layering your scents? Not really. Now, I do layer my scents, but with a unscented lotion. I really don't like gift sets. I purchase them now. Yes, I do. I purchase gift sets, but I really don't care for them because I don't think you get the same strength in a perfume as you get when you're purchasing it single. That's my opinion. But I really don't use the shower gel. I would use the lotion more than anything. So as far as do I like layering it with, and that's the second part question on here, using corresponding body lotions and washes or pairing them. I do pair fragrances, not that often, because now what I'm doing is spraying my body a couple of times, but then giving my clothes a couple of spritz. So because I'm an oversprayer, so being that I don't want to waste up a lot of perfume, that's what I started doing now. And of course, perfume lasts a lot longer on fabrics. I have not ruined any garment yet. So that sums it up. Yes and no, I do, but I've always layered it with unscented lotion. Okay. And I did answer the why or why not. Okay, number 4 is, do you enjoy unisex fragrances? Why or why not? Yes. I recently just started falling, deeply in love with unisex fragrances. I just love the way that masculine, that sexy scent that, a man with a woody or oriental fragrance, I just love the way unisex fragrances smell. Now, what I have in my collection is more so masculine / feminine. It's just sexy. That's all I can say on that. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. Number 5 is, do you have a favorite category of perfume? For example, of course, like I just said, I started off, I grew up with pottery. I love woody scents. I love oriental scents. Well, to be honest, I love them all. I like to wear different ones depending on the mood that I'm in. If I want to feel bubbly, I go find something fruity. And, I want to feel like, I'm a newborn baby, I find something that's powdery and sexy. So, that's it on, the categories. I love all categories, I really do. There's not one that I don't like, because in my collection, I have every category. So number 6 is, are there any perfumes you won't buy because they are extremely overpriced? Yes. Most niche fragrances I won't purchase because of the price point. Now, I may or may not have some in my collection, but I'm not gonna purchase a bottle of perfume for $300. Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford, but I'm not gonna spend $300. He even have a perfume that's $600. I am not gonna spend that. Me personally, I'm not gonna do that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the most expensive bottle in my collection is a Tom Ford, and that was $180. But I didn't pay quite $180 because I used my Ulta points. So with me or my husband just spend it outright with me, $140 plus tax. That's the most expensive that I think. Because my girl Lund was $140. So I think between $135, $160 is the most I've spent out of pocket. Without using points or anything like that. But I do want that, Delina, I think that's how you pronounce that. I do want that niche fragrance. And I also have, what is it? What is the name of that? I can't think of it anyway. I had a brain for it. Okay, number 7. What is your no-fail scent? Something you gravitate towards when you can't decide what to wear. Well, to be honest, I don't have a particular scent that I just gravitate towards. Whenever I get out of the shower, I come in and I look at both of my cabinets and see what I want to wear. You know, if it's going to be long lasting or, you know, I'm going to get a few hours out of it. That's how I kind of prepare myself, because if I'm going to wear something that's not so long lasting, I already know what I'm going to wear in the morning, you know, if I'm going to work or whatever. But this fragrance here, I must say, even though my ride or dies are there, they're there for a special occasion, you know, if I want to wear that particular fragrance. This has been the fragrance, this by Lucky brand, Lucky You. This is one fragrance that I've worn consistently for over a year, not including the weekends, because my weekends were dedicated to whatever I want to wear. But when I was working at the sheriff's department, this is the fragrance that I wore around inmates. So that's one that. But as far as the question, like I said, I just look in my fragrance cabinets to see what do I want to feel like, you know, and I go from there. And I don't just look at one, I look at both of them. Okay, let's see. So we're at number 8 now. Okay, do you prefer to use smaller bottles or larger bottles of perfume? Okay, well, we'll go to the second part. Well, anybody that knows me, I already know that I love 3.4 or larger. If it has to be small, it starts at 1.7. 1 ounces, I can't do 1 ounces because I'm an oversprayer. Like I said, I'm kind of scaling back on that, but I like to start with 1.7 on up. Larger bottles is the way to go for me. Does your purchase history reflects that? Yes, and my husband's bank account also reflects it. So that answers that. Okay, what was your biggest blind buy fail? Now, this here, number 4711, I feel was my biggest blind buy fail that's still in my collection. Now, I have had a lot of fragrances that I felt was, you know, they failed. And one of them was Dolce & Gabbana, which is one of my favorite brands. The Rose Extract, I think that's the one, which I've spoke on that before. And I love Rose, but it was just something about that particular fragrance, and I'm assuming because it's extract, that it actually made me sick. So I try to stay away from that. So I went on and took that back. But the majority of times, if I'm taking something back, that's because it smells good, but it's not long lasting. And I'm not going to have anything in my collection that can't go over 5 hours. Point blank. So, that is the only biggest blind buy fail that I have in my collection at the moment. Everything in my collection, I love. It is tailored for me. You know, whether I'm getting 5 hours plus, it's all tailored towards me. Okay, number 10 is, what was your biggest blind buy success? Well, I have several. And the first one is, I'm going back to this one here. This is Pascal Mortavito. That is a success. This here, Suki Essence by the House of Well. A success. Pesos, and this was $12.99. That's a success. And I've heard so many good things about it, but I had never smelled it, and me and my husband just happened to be in one of the discount stores, and they had the Intense. I love this here. Success. Ching ching. Balenciaga. B. Check check. Lancome Oud Ambrose. Check check. Big success. Now, and I've had a lot of success, but I can't bring all of the fragrances out. Okay, Amelia, success. And this one was really a success because I actually purchased this one here at Ross. And at Ross, you can't take the stuff back once you open it. And this is Banana Republic Norelli Williams. Success. I love this. So those are my successes. I have a lot of successes, but you know, those are the ones that I'm mostly proud about. Okay, let's go to number 11. Do you have a perfume brand that you absolutely love and are loyal to? Yes. I'm most loyal to Dolce & Gabbana. I have more Dolce & Gabbana than anything, and this is the last to be added to my Ride or Die collection. Now, I love Guerlain, but some of Guerlain's fragrances, you know, it just don't last as long. This lasts long on me. I think I have maybe 3 or 4 more Guerlain fragrances. I haven't tried everything in here. I do have a couple of Chloe's, but as far as a vast amount, it would be my Dolce & Gabbana. I'm very loyal to that brand. Okay, I hope that would suffice. Let's see, where we at? Okay, so I'm at number 12. Do you have a perfume shopping budget? No. Because if I'm not buying, my husband is taking care of me. Okay, 13. Do you partake in perfume project panty? Absolutely not. 14. Do you prefer EDT or EDP perfumes? Now, in the beginning, many moons ago, I would only buy EDTs because when they made perfume back then, it was good perfume. EDTs were very good. Now EDTs don't last as long, and nowadays some EDPs don't last as long, and EDTs last a lot longer. So, but in my collection, I prefer, with my body chemistry now, being that I'm a more seasoned woman, I like EDP versus EDT. EDTs I like when I'm around the house, when I'm running errands, you know, but EDPs is, I want that long lasting, you know, effect. But like I said, I have some EDTs that last just as long, but back in the day, that's all I would buy, but that's all I could afford was EDTs. So, EDP is what I prefer now. Let's see, we have 15. Have you tried Perfume Absolute? Do you own any? Yes, I have tried them. Yes, I have owned some. My husband owns some now. I'm gonna get more in the future, but I don't have any. I scanned over, you know, I don't think I have any now. So 16, what is your favorite scent to smell on the opposite gender to you? Woody, Oriental. I love it. Is that a 2-part? Why do you love it so much? I got to keep this PG. Let's just say I love a good smelling, clean shave, pressed down man. I love it when a man fragrance speak to you without you open it, without him opening his mouth. Your mouth is open. Jaw dropper. I love a good smelling man. I love for him to smell woody. I like that aromatic smell to him. I like that oriental smell, that spicy sexiness blend with his masculine odor. So I love that. Okay, 17 is, what is a perfume you enjoy that no one seems to know about? And which I was really shocked about that. because I just finished reviewing or talking about all of the fragrances that I have in my collection now, and I'm basing this according to some of the comments that was left. Let's see. A lot of people didn't know that Shiseido made fragrances. Shiseido makes a few fragrances, and a lot of people didn't know about Zen. Now, and Zen is a very nice fragrance. A lot of people does not know about David Yurman, which I was really shocked about, because this is a gorgeous romantic fragrance here. Beautiful. Now, Atkinson, I don't know if too many people talk about Atkinson or they just don't know about it, but Atkinson is a very vintage brand from the 1700s. My Fair Lily, and I had, which I spoke on that, California Poppy, you know, but this fragrance here was introduced in 2016. Lovely fragrance, you know, California Poppy, lovely fragrance. I just like that woody, you know, scent, that woody aroma. I just love that in a fragrance. And I wish my husband wouldn't say he didn't like it, because now I can't find it. And I don't want to pay all that money for it, so I have to keep my eye on that. So those are two fragrances that, when I scan my collection, that I have in my, you know, arsenal that people apparently didn't know about. Okay, where did I stop? Okay, hold on, give me a moment. Okay. Okay, now we're on 18. What is an inexpensive hidden gem that you found? Describe the story behind how you found the bottle of perfume. Well, again, these are hidden gems that a lot of people on YouTube do not talk about. I don't know why, because these here fragrances have been out. Well, they haven't been out. The perfumer has been in existence for years, on top of years. I love the whole line of this here except one fragrance that all the fragrances that I have in my collection, because TJ Maxx and Marshalls haven't brought out other ones. But this here House of Well and Pascal Mortabita, I love them. Now, I don't have the other fragrances out because, like I said, I didn't want to take all those fragrances out, but every fragrance that I have so far by him, I enjoy very much. And those were hidden gems. People be sleeping or sleepwalking on these $12.99 fragrances, or they be walking with one eye closed and be taking it and they just don't want to talk about it because it's $12.99. Well, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to get, hey, if it's $2.99 and it smells good and lasts for at least 4 hours for 2 hours, I'm going to take baby home. So, okay, that was 18. So those were my hidden gems. So 19, do you prefer to buy mainstream commercial scents or niche fragrances? Of course, mainstream. To me, niche fragrance is overrated to me. I mean, why am I going to go and spend $300 or $400 for a scent that I'm going to wash off? I mean, that is my opinion. That's the way I feel about it. If you like your niche fragrances, go ahead on, because guess what? I like them too, but I'm going to have to get them at a reasonable price. Okay, so 20 is, have you bought a perfume just for the packaging alone? When I wrote this down, I had to really think about it, because I have picked it up, but my husband was paying for it, and he is the type that he like designer stuff. And even though I like the packaging and it's a reasonable price, he still won't pay for it. If it was a designer and the packaging was nice, I think he would pay for it. I'm more of a bargainista. He's more of a label type person. So to answer that question, the fluid inside has to be very lovely. It has to be nice in order for me to purchase it, because I just don't want to look at a pretty bottle and the fluid inside ain't doing me no good. That's just a waste of space to me. So to answer that, yes and no. I do purchase according to packaging, but hey, she has to come correct and be smelling good on me. So to answer that, that's a yes and no question. Well, yes and no answer for me. Okay, so again, that is going to conclude my fragrance tag for Purple Pink Red. Girl, I appreciate you tagging me on this here. Love you to pieces. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like, and please give this here video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it, because it helps out the channel. It lets YouTube know that you are interacting with me. And until next time, Glam Beauties,